At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps. Fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961.
Sports 56 traffic.
Still a couple of accidents getting some attention out here. Right now we're seeing heavy traffic develop already over here on 240 East up by Poplar. It's already sluggish here in the construction zone going northbound on 55 between McLemore and South Parkway. At one point we saw it backed up all the way to Mallory. That's how much it's slow over here already this afternoon at times on 55 going northbound again trying to get up to Crump. Hey, 24/7 reliable crane and rigging services right here in Memphis. Tomahawk Crane and Rigging. They're online at tomahawkcrane.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now back to Sports Time on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Lexus of Memphis. Here are your hosts, Brett Stats Norsworthy and Bryant Dacus.
Welcome back into Sports Time. Bryant and Brett with you in our Family Leisure Studios. And we got to talk about the NBA playoffs. Last night, 2 games, and both the home teams winning very easily in both of those. Brett, what was kind of the biggest thing last night that jumped out to you during those playoff games?
Just how methodical Oklahoma City, how their approach. It felt like it was palpable. Mm-hmm. They were saying us too. Like I said in my top story, we're here and we're really good too. We've heard for the last few days, the proper love affair with the basketball media about Minnesota, but they went out there and they did it, and they're going to have to be reckoned with, and they're going to have to be reckoned with in that West for a long time. It's sobering watching at least 2, maybe 3 being that far ahead of the Grizzlies.
No, it really is, and you're right. I mean, this rise of the Oklahoma City Thunder has really been something to watch. I mean, I remember we were talking about them last year as kind of this, scrappy team, really young, but we're playing hard.
Around 40 wins.
Yeah, and they were kind of right there on the edge of maybe making that last play-in spot, and we were kind of wondering in the offseason what kind of jump could they make, and I think a lot of people would agree that, they'll make a jump, maybe be in that play-in group, maybe make a push for that final, spot that keeps you out of the play-in, the 6th seed. But I don't think anybody thought that they were going to go out there, have the year they had, get the number 1 seed, and then continue to play like this in the playoffs. I think it's just been crazy to watch how young this team is. I know how they've built it with all of those draft picks and kind of stocking up those first-round picks, but for that to pan out the way it has so far has really been fun to watch.
Yeah, I left that out. That's a great take by you.